Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader here for Mr. Topstep with your Friday morning pre-market webcast. First of all, just let me wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, very happy holiday. There'll be no webcast on Monday. There'll be no webcast on Tuesday. I will be here throughout the week, though. I'll be here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So please enjoy your families and have a very happy holiday. Okay, we had a little bit of a, whatever you want to call it, a flash crash, Wile E. Coyote off a cliff, whatever you want to call it last night. The reality is, and it's what I've been talking about, and I'm not everybody gets mad at me because I'm not a self-promoter, and, fine, I'll be a little bit of a self-promoter. This is exactly what I said was going to happen. The Republicans do not have the votes to pass anything that includes a tax increase, because the Republican members of Congress that got elected on no tax increases, including every single Tea Party, two-term or freshman congressman, will be voted out. They will run somebody against them in a primary, and they will throw them out summarily out of office. Ironically, there is much more political cover in going off the cliff than there is in making a deal. I've tried to explain this to people. People want to think with their hearts. They're not looking at this objectively, and they're certainly not looking at it politically. Politically, at the end of the day, going off the cliff has a lot more political cover. Because if you're a Republican, you can blame the Democrats and say that, the reason we went off the cliff is because I didn't want to raise your taxes by $1 trillion. If you're a Democrat, you blame the Republicans and say that we went off the cliff because I didn't want to cut $1 trillion in spending. And that is a lot easier to run on than I compromise with the other side, your taxes are bigger, your entitlements are screwed up, depending on the persuasion of your district. So that's just, that's my 2 cents. You can agree with me, you can disagree with me. We'll see how it plans out. But right now, here's what we know. No deal before Christmas. There was never going to be a deal before Christmas. Everybody's going home, and it is very doubtful that the speaker has control of his caucus. And it is in question now whether he's going to be the speaker after January the 3rd. That's what we know. So we'll go from there. Now, the markets. We were short up here on this punch of the upper band, and I had an original target of 14.15, which I thought sounded a little bit out there. But we blew through that last night, and then we did another 20 handles, 24 handles just because. Went down and punched the lower band. Now, I covered on that move. My subscribers covered. I had people covering in the Topstep Pro room. I'm flat right now. I'm really not going to trade today because, it's Christmas. And I've had a good week and a good month, and I'm not going to screw it up today. And I would say to you, if you've had a good week and a good month, don't screw it up today. Go enjoy your family. Relax. Enjoy life for a day. Because this thing is completely turned on its head now. I mean, you've done a 50-plus handle range, and everything is a little bit skewed. The pivots are way up above, and just let this market kind of work itself out. Plus, it's options expiration today. So I'm not a big recommender of trading today. Be involved, watch. If you get your setup, if it falls in your lap, trade it. I mean, I'm going to be here all day. If I get a setup that I can't, that falls in my lap that I have got to take, I'll absolutely take it. But I'm not actively seeking trades today. We're just going to kind of let it work out. I'm really curious to see what happens during the regular session when we test the 24 level and the 28 level if we do. Also, it's going to be my position going forward. This 1391 quarter is absolutely going to be tested. You don't leave great big bottoming wicks like that on charts, at least not in my experience. That's a great big wick, and you're going to have to go down and see if 1391 quarter at 9 o'clock, or 8:15 at night when nobody's out there trading to see if that's true support. Because there's a lot of people right now in the bearish camp that won't believe that that's true support, and they're going to want to go down and test it. So, and if that breaks, then you're looking at a test of the 200-day exponential moving average. It's not like we went off of a gigantic, we traded back. We traded back to 1391.25. Let's keep it in perspective. Last time we traded down at 1391.25 was all the way back on November the 28th. Okay, so it's not exactly like we lost 200 handles in the blink of an eye. So, and we got most of them back. Now, just be aware of your surroundings. We're still in a headline minefield, and just use stops and be hedged and be smart. Be smart and enjoy your holiday. Don't end up with a gigantic position around your neck that is you're gonna have to choke all the way through Christmas. Just don't do that to yourself. You work way too hard to do that. All right, have a very Merry Christmas. I will see everybody on Wednesday. Mike Vacchi, Princeton Trader from Mr. Topstep. Take care, everybody. Trade them well.